And the more we say it, the more outrageous it sounds. The IRS paying $1 million in bonuses to IRS employees who owe back taxes. Representative Jason Chaffetz says he has a way to put an end to that. So why isn't anyone listening? Representative Chaffetz joins us. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Greta.
This really does border on insane. You know, to pay taxes, to pay bonuses to people who owe taxes. You'd think that you take the bonus, at least try to satisfy the debt, or even seize their checks till their payroll checks till they pay it. So what's going on here?
It's sickening. Government-wide, you have about 100,000 federal workers who owe about $1 billion in back taxes. I introduced a bill that sailed through the House, went over to Harry Reid. They never ever took it up. It said that basically you should be fired if you're not going to pay your federal taxes. You should be prohibited from being hired in the first place. But nevertheless, we got this new report that IRS employees, 1,100 IRS employees who haven't paid their federal taxes, got more than $1 million in bonuses. It's just sick.
Why would Senator Harry Reid not take it up in the Senate? Because, I mean, this doesn't seem like something that is in any way, you know, Republican or Democrat. I mean, the idea that the IRS agents owe back taxes and get bonuses, plus they get all these hours in excused time, this vacation time. I mean, it really is nuts. Why isn't Senator Harry Reid taking it up?
In the 112th Congress, that's where we passed it out and sent it over to the Senate. Harry Reid, one of my goals is I want to make him the Senate minority leader because he doesn't take up this common sense stuff. In the 113th Congress, we brought that bill again to the floor of the House. This time it failed because you had dozens of Democrats switch their votes and decide that, we shouldn't fire them. But they say their argument is we shouldn't fire these people because if we fire them, then we won't be able to collect the taxes from them because they won't have the income. And it just drives me nuts.
Amend the bill and say that, okay, we don't fire them, but we seize their paychecks until they have a portion of their savings, like 25% of their paychecks, essentially put a lien on it until they've satisfied their debt, and don't give them bonuses because they certainly don't deserve them if they can't manage this problem. I mean, why not amend it and at least get the American taxpayers some relief from this insanity?
What we said is if you're having your wages garnished, if you're on a plan to get right with the IRS, then you're exempt from this. It's not going to affect you. But if you're thumbing your nose at the taxpayers and saying, I'm not going to pay it, which are thousands of people, by the way, then you should be fired. And you should be prohibited from getting one of these lucrative federal jobs in the first place if you're delinquent on your federal taxes. There are reasons why people get upside down with the IRS. If you're trying to make amends, hey, that's fine. But we have thousands of them that are just going to say, nope, I'm not paying it. And they continue to make money off the federal taxpayers.
Well, this is probably one of the most insane things coming out of the city of no consequences, which is Washington, D.C. Anyway, nice to see you, sir.
Agreed. Thanks, Greta.
Nice to see you.